On January 15th of each year, people around the world, including Sacred Heart University community, celebrate the leader and social justice advocate Martin Luther King. Sacred Heart University students and faculty filled the room where the celebration was held, stayed there for 1.5 hours that consisted of different activities. Patricia Walker, Dean of the College of Health Professions, thinks that such events are important for students to think deeply about topics of current interest.
In the atmosphere we're in right now, it's good to be able to have, at least once a year, an opportunity to reflect on where we're at in this country as far as race relations, social justice, and other important issues.
Singing, dancing, and talking about social justice were part of the event. Participants traveled into the past, talked about the present, and wished for the future. There was a debate panel as well, where students had the chance to ask 4 African American students about their experience as a minority in American universities.
If what you're saying is what you truly believe, nobody else is allowed to make you feel guilty about it. No one can stand in front of you and tell you that you are wrong for how you feel because you're allowed to feel that.
The supervisor of this panel was Dr. Anita August, who made sure to show some contrast between different races.
How many of you, if you've had an African-American woman professor, stand up? Okay, sit down. Thank you. How many of you have had an African-American male professor stand up? Okay, thank you. How many of you have had a woman of color as a professor stand up? She can be African-American. Great. How many of you have had a white female who's a college professor here? So we need some diversity on this campus, right?
Kareem Mabin, director of the volunteer program at Sacred Heart University and the organizer of this event, believes that SHU students are the future leaders of social justice.
I think that the students at Sacred Heart University will lead the next wave of social justice reform. And we need people to bring peace and sustainable change to our campus, to our community here in Bridgeport, and really throughout all the world.
Echoing those thoughts, Dean Walker sent a message to the American community of today.
We all have the same values. We all have the same hopes and dreams. I think it's important for all of us to understand each other. And if we do that, I think we'll be able to see the other person's point of view. And I think maybe we'll be able to resolve some of the issues we have today.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours.
Those who attended were left to imagine the impact and influence such leaders like Martin Luther King had on our societies and our world. They were encouraged to continue the fight for social justice and human rights in order to have a better future. This was Salam Komsiya for The Balls.
Glory.